All right, we're going to get right into it without further delay. We're going to get into why 2024 was the year of Kendrick Lamar and why he is now, in my estimation, the king of hip hop. So if you don't agree with that, you know what to do already. Hit the like button first, and then exit the video stage, right? You're probably OV-ho, and that's okay. Next year will probably be a better year for your boy, the boy. But anyway, so the year started. In the beginning of the year, hip hop was in a dark place in general because there weren't many artists on the charts. There wasn't a lot of buzz around hip hop. You had Drake and J. Cole kind of holding it down with the collaborations that they did, First Person Shooter being the most popular of those two. And little did we know at that time that that record would lead to one of the greatest years in hip hop history, especially for one Mr. Kendrick Lamar. Now, these fateful words, these fateful lyrics from that song, First Person Shooter, by Mr. J. Cole, not by Drake. When J. Cole rhymed, rapped, love when they argue the hardest MC. Is it K. Is it Aubrey or me? We the big three like we started the league, but right now I feel like Muhammad Ali. And yes, the crowd went wild, just like that. But little did we know, that was a mistake by J. Cole to rap those bars in that way, because we later found out that Kendrick Lamar was asked to be on this record, or a record, featuring himself and Drake and Cole, and he refused. And so he was not feeling Drake at all, and he also, later as we found out, was not feeling Drake and J. Cole kissing and hugging on stage as they would do later, bigging each other up, performing and going on tour with each other. Kendrick was not happy about that because Drake has been sneak dissing him for, a little over 10 to 12 years. And I'm sure that Kendrick knows, or feels at least, that J. Cole knows this, knew this, and is supposed to be his friend, and they're very cordial, and J. Cole's cool with Kendrick and everybody over at TDE. But I think Kendrick saw this as a sign of disloyalty. So that would be the last straw, and Kendrick would then unleash on Drake and J. Cole, mostly Drake though, on the feature Like That, a smash hit record by Future and Metro Boomin. We learned on that record that J. Cole and Drake had indeed did something that Drake claimed he would do, which is they woke the demon up. The demon was just on the other side of the fence. It was not on Drake's side of the fence. We're still looking for that demon to this day. But anyway, Kendrick would then go in the background as Drake unleashed disses upon him. And instead of being on Demon Time, it seems like Kendrick was on Demon Eternity, as he would come with a barrage of records to pretty much destroy Drake in what is now perceived to be probably the greatest hip hop battle of all time. And that battle culminated with a record by Kendrick Lamar called Not Like Us. And now we get into why and how 2024 really became the year of Kendrick Lamar, because Not Like Us gained more revenue than all the diss records combined in the biggest rap battle ever. Not Like Us was the longest running #1 rap chart song in history, spending a whopping 21 weeks at #1 on the Billboard rap and hip hop charts. It went platinum all over the place. It was 3 times platinum in Australia, as you can see on the screen there. It was in the news reports, in the weather reports.
You want to pass on this heat like John Stockton, you can go up to the northwest where there's 60s, 70s for highs today. So again, we got temperatures in the 90s, but it's going to feel hotter for several days. We get hit with the heat index well over.
It was at Christian churches and Bible Belt churches.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
It was even the theme song for East Indian weddings. So Not Like Us became a cultural phenomenon like no other. It was tweeted about by Merriam-Webster's dictionary. It's one of the favorite songs of incumbent President Donald J. Trump. You know you done crossed over when Donald Trump is tweeting your record to try to win the election. But anyway, Not Like Us was a force in music that we rarely see on the levels of a Michael Jackson, Purple Rain, Prince, Mariah Carey, Elton John, Sir Mix-a-Lot, My Baby Got Back. This was a hit of all hit songs. It propelled Kendrick to be #1 on Spotify's global charts for 5 days, as long as all the other rappers in the industry combined for this year. And that proof was shown by his past albums, Damn, Good Kid, Mad City, charting 1 billion streams in this year of 2024. So that led to Kendrick throwing a concert in his hometown of Los Angeles, featuring nothing but Los Angeles artists and Los Angeles sports stars, actors, entertainers, etc. It was definitely the biggest concert of 2024 in the pop out. It seemed to be a culmination and a celebration of what was a great spring and summer for Kendrick Lamar. But wait, there's more. Without an album dropping or any kind of really official songs dropping for the year, Kendrick was still named as the performer of the Super Bowl halftime show in 2025, which did cause some controversy. But 3 days later, on September 11th, Kendrick would shut down the internet and create another moment, as Drake so famously said he does, and drop a song on Instagram called Watch the Party Die, or whatever it's called. We still don't know. It's untitled. But this song would serve as a warning to the industry that Kendrick was ready to not only change and shift the culture of hip hop and music and entertainment in general, but also lay claim to what he sees as his rightful place as the king of hip hop overall. And in 72 days from that date, he would then drop out of the sky the juggernaut of an album titled GNX. The 12-song album would own all 12 spots of every chart that matters upon its release, making it without a doubt probably the most successful hip-hop album of 2024, if not the most successful album of 2024. Now, the album did feature big names like SZA and Roddy Ricch, but it also featured many of the local talented rappers from California, from Compton, from LA, and the surrounding areas, giving many of them the biggest of jump starts to what can be promising careers for everyone featured on that album. So this continued the trend Kendrick started with the Pop Out concert, where he gave so many local acts global exposure by performing on that stage. He now gives some more acts global exposure by performing on this album. Though many of the haters tried to downplay the success of GNX, the fact that the album charted in 7 of the top 10 spots on the Canadian Billboard charts, the home of the artist Kendrick had just recently dispatched Drake, the success of this album with no real rollout, no promo, no super marketing scheme or plan behind it was undeniable. Now let's get to the awards. Now, Kendrick early in the year won 8 BET Awards. He swept pretty much all categories that he was in. Though he did not receive any Billboard Awards, he would go on to be nominated for 7 Grammy nominations, of which all-time hip-hop great Eminem said he should sweep, even though M is nominated for 3 of those Grammys himself. And yes, there is still more, as most of the songs that Kendrick Lamar is attached to all saw a very big bump in streaming, one being the collaborative effort from him and Travis Scott, where he's featured on the song Goosebumps, which has officially been certified 16 times platinum. It is now the joint highest IRAA certified rap song in history. Now, there's also been some talk of there being a deluxe version of the GNX album or a new album on the way from Kendrick in 2025. The Squabble Up video kind of had some Easter eggs towards this speculation. Oh, and by the way, the Squabble Up video was also the #1 video on Apple Music video charts as well. And oh, I forgot to mention that Kendrick Lamar will be headlining a stadium tour along with SZA throughout the summer and spring of 2025. Stadium tour, I mean, it doesn't get any bigger than that. Big as the Super Bowl, I guess, right? So 2024 was definitely the year of Kendrick Lamar. It was a fantastic year in music and in hip hop music overall. But honestly, Kendrick had such a big year that I had to give him a solo video just to cover his year, because I don't like doing videos that's like an hour and a half. So a wrap-up video for the rest of what happened in hip hop and music will be happening. I will be doing that soon, probably the first of the year. But in the meantime, in between time, check out this video, this lyrical breakdown of the song Man at the Garden from the GNX album, where Kendrick tells us why he deserved all these accolades he received in 2024 and throughout his career. Check out that lyrical analysis and breakdown. It's a great video. Check out any other videos on the channel. As always, hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Share this video, tell a friend to tell a friend. Thank y'all for watching as always, and we are out.